Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. I'm a tropical Western astrologer for those of you that are new to me. For those of you returning, you know that I have never done this before, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be doing a daily update on the astrology of September 2025, the energy update. I'm going to be pulling a card on the astrology. I'm going to be talking about the energy of September because let's be honest, I've been coaching all year long on leading up to this month. This is eclipse season and oh, so much more. So, yes, I've always been saying that there's these five outer planets, four of them are changing sign in 2025. And the fifth one was Pluto that started the whole party in November of 2024, changing into Aquarius once and for all. And so here we are. Five outer planets changing signs within months of each other. This is unprecedented. Us astrologers can't find a time in history when this has happened. And yes, it does suggest new era energy, a whole new beginning. Huge, huge, huge endings and closures for huge, huge, huge new beginnings. It's new earth, it's the new world, it's the new us. It's us connecting with our highest timeline. Okay. It's us connecting with our future self and getting onto that timeline that we know we belong on. So, what I'm going to do first is just give a quick overview of the September 2025 astrology, and then I'll go into each day. Okay. So, I'm going to share the screen. I hope you love the cosmic background. I got all this organized. Hopefully, I'm doing it right. Okay. Hopefully, I know what I'm doing. Okay. And so I'm sharing screen now, and then I'm going up here, right? Yeah, I'm going here, and then I'm going here, and I'm going to share this, and I'm going to present. Here it is, September 2025. Do you love it? Okay, so bear with me. I have not done this before on video, and so hopefully you can follow along quite well. And you can screenshot this so that you can get an overview and you can study this yourself. So I've done the research and I've been looking at the cosmos for September 25. And I've been coaching people not only about these five outer planets that I keep talking about changing, the new era and all that stuff, but I've also been coaching people that 2025 equals nine, and now September is nine. These are the endings that the cosmos have been urging us to close the door, stop doing the bad habit, say goodbye to that relationship that is no longer serving you. Get rid of the toxic or the old. Do we need to label it toxic? Maybe we do, but maybe what we're trying to say is that's the old version of us that is no longer going to be serving us in the new chapter. And so September 2025 is the pivotal. This is it. And I want to talk about the bigger picture that it's setting up for as well. Okay, so here we are, September 2025. Eclipse season is coming. Well, it was kickstarted. If you follow my videos, you saw that I said that it technically started on the August 2022 0 degree new moon in Virgo. So that was not an eclipse, but it was very eclipsy. It basically kickstarted eclipse season for September. So we're in it. Okay, we're in it. But here are the actual eclipses of September right here. September 7, we've got a full moon lunar eclipse at 15 degrees Pisces. So you need to know your birth chart. If you don't know your birth chart, by all means, reach out to me because we need to know where these eclipses are hitting our particular birth chart, the area of life. This is where we need to know what we need to close the door on, what we need to say goodbye to so that we can have the big, bold new beginning. And then September 21, we've got the new moon solar eclipse at 29 degrees Virgo. Okay, but sure, there's other things too in September of 2025, and here they are. Okay, Saturn retrograde goes into Pisces on September 1. So the first day of September. So we're going to talk about that for September 1. This is huge. Saturn is already retrograde and it goes back into Pisces on September 1. Mercury moves through Virgo and Libra all of September. It's very, very fast energy. Uranus stations retrograde on September 6. That's like right before the lunar eclipse. That's right. And that's when Uranus stations retrograde. We've got Mars entering Scorpio on September 22. Again, very fast energy, just like Mercury. Fast forward. The inner planets, the personal planets, are all going forward in September. So we're going to talk about that. We've got the Sun entering Libra, and it's the autumn equinox, both happening on September 22. And we've got Venus will enter, this is another inner planet moving very fast, and it's going to enter Virgo on September 19. So that's sort of a quick overview of the other things happening in September, besides, of course, eclipses. So, just to summarize what all of this means, this might sound like a lot of astrological jargon. I just wanted to summarize what this energy of September is here. So, all of the outer planets except for Jupiter will be retrograde in September. Okay. While all of the interpersonal planets are direct. So that's very interesting. The outers are retrograde, the inners are direct. So this might feel like we want to move forward in our personal lives, but there's blocks and restrictions, like bigger blocks, red tape, like the you feel like you can't move forward because of all these big things in your way. It might feel like that in September, you know, also with all this eclipse stuff going on. And then the other thing is it might feel like it's a stall in our plan. But I want to encourage you that you just know that there is a bigger picture here and it's trying to unfold. And it's our higher self asking us for patience and focus and discernment and getting the job done right, not getting the job done fast. So that's what the outer planets versus the inner planets are doing. Inner planets, personal planets, all going forward and straight, quick, quick, quick. That's Venus, that's Mercury, that's Mars, that's the sun, quick, 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 quick. We know this energy well. But then the outer planets, so further away, we're not quite as in tune with them as we are the personal planets. They're all stationing retrograding, asking us to relook, reanalyze, and give it a stalled moment. And I strongly feel that it's actually the cosmos helping us because there's going to be such huge changes in all of our lives in September with these eclipses happening on the 7th and 21st. Of course, it's not on the day of. So for some people it is, but give or take, a 10-day period, stuff happens around eclipses. Stuff comes into our life, stuff ends. Big endings, big closures, big new beginnings, stuff that we never even could have imagined, stuff like this. So I feel like the cosmos are helping us with the outer planets going fast, or sorry, the inner planets going fast, but the outer planets asking us to slow down, have some discernment. Okay. We need to tap into our heart center so that we know what's the best direction for us. We need to have focus. Focus on the monkey mind. The monkey mind is going fast this month. Lots of overthinking, lots of monkey minding. But the outer planets are asking us to have some focus and do this on the daily and have some discernment. So I feel like there's such huge astrology happening in 2025. So, or in September, yes, in 2025, but in September of 2025, this is the crescendo. This is when it changes. This is when all of life is going to change for us. And it's almost like October 1st, 2025 is the new year. It's almost like that. It's almost like here is the new beginning. And it's setting us up for this huge conjunction that's happening in February of 2026. And we're going to be talking about that in these dailies, about how the cosmos are urging us strongly to have the focus, have the patience, work on the thing, set the boundaries, and make some big decisions so that by February 20th, 2026, when there's this huge conjunction that we're going to be talking about, it's going to change everything. And it truly is new era energy. And by then we have built the thing, right? By then we have focused on the thing, right? And I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you go through your birth chart so that you can know where this energy is hitting you. So that's what I'm going to be doing on these dailies. And I'm so excited to be here for you. This is the first time I've ever done this, like I said. So bear with me. I'm learning all the things along with you, and I am setting the structures and building the thing and making the dream a reality every single day and focusing on it every single day, which is exactly what the cosmos are urging us to do. So let's pull a card on just September 2025. Woo, it's coming out. They're coming out. Okay, they're coming out. Here you go. Here you go. We're going to put those back in and we're going to pull a card for September 2025. Here it is. Here it is. Okay, this is the card for September 2025. Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh, can you see it? There it is. Knight of Wands in reverse. So when he's upright, he's not quite the king. So the King of Wands is extremely magnetic and knows how to manifest all the things, and things just come to him so easily. So he's trying to get there, but he's not quite the king and he's not quite as magnetic as he wants to be. So this is sort of how we're feeling. Like we can feel this energy. It's extremely palpable. We're not exactly sure how to get there yet. We're not quite the king yet. I get it. We're all there. Okay. And so that's why I'm here to step you through this energy. I've said so many times, if I had a nickel for every text message that has come through from friends, family, clients going, what the heck is going on with these cosmos? I get it. It's a lot. So that's why I'm here. And we're going to look into every day of September, what is going on with the cosmos. And you're going to see that the first week, the first 7 days of September is so much. And so I'm really looking forward. Just even the first week of September is so much energy. So by all means, stick with me, ask me the questions. And if you like the way that I coach and I teach, then by all means, sign up with me in September because my prices will be increasing in October. I do one-to-one coaching. We can dive deep into all the things. I do astrology readings for chart reading for 1 hour, and I also have a membership. So check out my services, sign up with me this month, and follow me on these daily updates. Okay. September 29. We've got 2 days left in September. I've been showing up every day, giving you the astrology and energy updates of this month. And it's been a lot going on as you have been following and sharing your feedback and your comments. Thank you so much. Today, we're going to talk about what's happening in the heavens today. And then tomorrow, I'm going to give you some survival skills and some tips, some coaching with the cosmos as we enter into October. So, okay, let's share the screen. I'm going to show you what is happening in the astrology today, September the 29th. Here it is. We'll do a quick summary right here, September 29th. So these are the hot dates. You know, I went through every day, but we went through these hot dates of September 1st, the Saturn going back into Pisces, working all month on working on our leaky boundaries. Where are our boundaries leaky? Where are we expending energy? Where are our relationships not reciprocal? Where are we leave, le losing, sorry, our energy? That's what Saturn going back into Pisces is demanding all of us to take an honest look at so that we can start to build toward the future, build some things, some structure so that it will work into the future that we want to live in, a dream future. That's that bigger story of February 20th, 2026 that I'm always talking about when Saturn and Pisces, or sorry, Saturn and Neptune come together, creating that dream world. But we've got to work on our leaky boundaries until then. And we've all got them, don't we? Where is our energy drained, whether it's relationships, whether it's work? Where are we giving more than we're getting back? And it's not reciprocal. That's what that September 1st, I knew that was a big one, and that's what we've been working on all month long. September 6th, Uranus station retrograde in Gemini, and then the next day we had that full moon total lunar eclipse. Then, of course, on September 21, we had the new moon partial eclipse, and the day following the solar eclipse, we had the equinox, and Mars entered Scorpio. And then right after that, Mars squared Pluto. So Mars is still squaring Pluto. It's ending up and it will end in early October, the first week of October, but it's still there. So I gave you 6 tips on how to work with this Mars squaring Pluto. It's still happening, and this can be war. Mars does rule war. Mars does rule weapons, fighting, anger, and rage. So how can we're feeling the rage, and that's okay. How can we use that sacred rage to finally be sick and tired of the old ways and the old programming so that we can transmute that sacred rage into something more passionate, a future that is more passionate, um, decision making that will get us there. That is when we use Mars in its best. So I gave you these 6 tips: cutting away what isn't you, empowering moments of truth, saying the damn thing, creative severing, cut ties. Cut ties when you where you need to, and cord cutting. That's a creative severing way. You can imagine, you can close your eyes, you can meditate, you can think of, I always think of Archangel Michael when cutting cords and speaking the truth. He has a sword, he can cut the cords between you and whoever it's not working with. Doesn't mean that you want bad things for that other person. It's just saying this is no longer serving me and I release you with love. For power struggles and control games, like where are you being manipulated? Because and you can see it clearly now with Mars squaring Pluto. Ideological clashes, like are you going to go down that political rabbit hole and have big debates that go absolutely nowhere fast, and then your energy is draining out of you? The choice to transform, are you going to transmute? Are you going to transmute the dark into the light? And are you going to do the unlearning that is necessary? Focus on your thoughts and reprogram the programs. So September 29th, the second to last day of this month that I've been doing these dailies, the moon enters Capricorn, okay? It will enter Aquarius on October 1. So I wanted to read from my moon manifesting journal. You can get this on Amazon. This helps you work through each and every single new moon and full moon to help you write intentions, and I give you manifestation tips on how to do so. I also go through what each moon feels like. So with the moon entering Capricorn, the moon does not like being in Capricorn. So you can find out what your moon is in your natal birth chart, and I go through what each natal moon means. So I just wanted to read what a Capricorn moon or a moon in the 10th house feels like. So if you have a moon in the 10th house, or if you have a Capricorn moon, this is you. Okay. You've always been very mature. Even as a baby, you were like a little adult. You are wise, a community leader, and have a serious and responsible approach to life. The moon is in detriment here, meaning it doesn't like me in there, okay? And it is one of the most difficult moons to understand. Often you have mother wounds and perhaps wounds with both of your parents. The moon is felt more like a fatherly love than a motherly love. It's important for you to feel grounded and have rules. If there's chaos, you might feel the need to make excuses and not take responsibility for yourself. So the blame game. It's important for you to feel all of your feelings and not be afraid to leap in and take a risk sometimes. So that's what I wrote about the Capricorn moon, or moon in the 12th or the 10th, sorry, 10th house. So with the moon entering Capricorn today, it doesn't like being here, is what we've just established. And so the moon is our emotions, it's our emotional wealth, it's our intuitive guidance, it's our intuition, it's our divine feminine. When you're in the divine feminine flow, then you receive the intuitive hits and you know what to do so that you can use your divine masculine energy, make the decision, go out and do the damn thing. But first, you have to get into that feminine flow. And so today, with the moon being in Capricorn, and tomorrow with the moon being in Capricorn, the last 2 days of September, and we've still got that Mars squaring Pluto that is again going to end in the first week of October. It doesn't feel good being here, and it might be hard to receive the intuitive guidance, and that's okay. Today would be a good day to just rest. More of the same advice, resting. Don't get into it. Don't engage in fighting, whether it's your words or like something online, and then you just are like you're just spewing out something. all over the interwebs because you're not you're not taking the time to get into that flow vibe, that flow and the slow down vibe. The moon entering Capricorn could give you a feeling of like, oh, I've got to do, because Capricorn is a workaholic, right? In its shadow vibe. But let's not forget, Mars is still squaring Pluto. Okay, and then what's going to be happening in early October, and I'm going to talk about this tomorrow and give you some tips, five really strong tips as you enter October. That's what I'll be doing in tomorrow's update because Mercury is going to be squaring Pluto. As soon as Mars is done squaring Pluto, Mercury is going to square Pluto and it's going to go where Mars was. So Mars started this whole squaring Pluto situation that we've been talking about now. And that's that inner rage that is boiling within. So then once Mercury gets there, this is why I'm saying people can really start saying and writing and putting it out there some really rage-filled things. And they might start saying some really crazy, the cognitive dissonance might be like, are you connecting what you're actually saying? And like, ooh, you actually don't make any sense. And you're blaming me, you're projecting your stuff onto me. You're going to start seeing this because Mercury is going to start squaring Pluto. And for a lot of people out there that are not working on those shadows that I have been encouraging you strongly to work on all month long of September, because it's been boiling up to the surface for all of us, especially now at the end of the month with Mars squaring Pluto. The thoughts and the words are going to start coming out now. It might have even started, right? For a lot of people, like maybe you've been told off by family members, friends, people in traffic. Maybe they have shared their thoughts with you. Mars had it brewing. So with Mars squaring Pluto, and it's still happening, and then Mercury, boom, is going to hit where Mars has just traveled, and it will square Pluto. At the same time, there's going to be a full moon in Aries on October the 6th. So you might be experiencing lunatics around you because that's where the term lunatic came from in the first place, is that when the sun and the moon are opposite each other, that creates the full moon, and that can create lunatics because that's when the moon up in the dark sky turns into like a spotlight and it shines light where you normally can't see. So you can't normally see the shadows. Can't normally see the dark. But then when it is a full moon, you do see it. And it's in Aries. And Aries is ruled by Mars. Aries can, in its shadow vibe, can be extremely immature, can can choose war. So you can see how the cosmos have been urging us all September to cut away what is no longer serving, to work on our shadows, not to project anything, to drop the victim stories and take radical responsibility for it. It's been a very difficult month of working on our stuff. And so that's why I took it upon myself to do these dailies. And boy, oh boy, is this energy still there. And with Mercury in the first part of October, now traveling where Mars traveled, Mercury rules our thoughts. Mercury rules our words that we say and our words that we write. So if that rage has been boiling with Mars squaring Pluto, and then Mercury says, okay, now it's my turn to square Pluto. Well, all the words might start coming out. And so I've got five tips for you on my final update tomorrow. Things to look out for in early October. Share your feedback. Have you enjoyed these dailies? What are your suggestions? Do you want them weeklies? What would you like from me? Do you like these? Have they been helpful? Share everything with me. I'm open to the feedback. Now I'm going to do a read for this second to last day in September. And here it is. Okay, Ten of Pentacles upright, love it. This, you can have a dream reality. You can have the dream family, grandpa hugging the baby, you and your partner. You can have the dog, you can have the house in the back, you can have the money in the bank. This can be you. This can be you. That's exactly what Saturn and Neptune coming together on February 20th, 2026 is saying. You can have it all. You can have the dream reality. The dream is Neptune, the reality is Saturn. You can. And for a lot of people, it would be this scenario. Just happy. Everyone's happy. I got the stuff I need. Family legacy, family wealth. I've got it. Okay. It can happen. But you're not, okay, this came in reverse. This is the death card. This isn't about death. This is about letting something die. For a lot of people, you're not letting it die. You're still focusing on, that friend that dumped you 6 months ago. And you're still like, even if you're not saying the words, even if you're not writing things online about how much you hate her, it's still in your thoughts. And that grudge, that is holding you back from this because it's keeping you low. It's keeping your vibrations low. The ultimate goal is to bring up your vibration so that you can get there. The dream reality, this dream reality that Neptune and Saturn are promising us not too far away in in February, early 2026. We've got to do the inner work in order to get there. And for a lot of people, it's been difficult to admit, to say, yeah, it's my friends, yeah, it's my marriage, yeah, it's my job, whatever, it's my mindset. You're not letting it go. King of Cups, you've got it in you. This is non-gender specific. He came up right, she came up right, and she is takes charge of her emotions because when you take charge of your emotions, then your emotions can no longer take charge of you. So, yes, that thing that happened, it might not be just like a friend dumping you. Like it might be something serious that happened, right? Not that's not serious. I've been dumped plenty, okay? But that thing, it's that thing, whatever that thing is for you that you're not letting go of, you've got it in you to do this work. You've got it in you to live this dream reality. Yes, you got the Ten of Cups. So it started with the Ten of Pentacles. So money in the bank, you got the house, you got the dog, you got the things. And you've also got it all emotionally. This is the cups. This is all the emotions. You can take charge of your emotions. It can happen for you. That's a very positive reading. Yeah, it's been a lot of work. Yeah, it has been. It sure has been, hasn't it? I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more with the tarot. So let's pull an oracle. And it's Diana, the Queen of the Wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. It's beautiful. You know what you got to do? For a lot of us, we've been working on it. It might be just a few little last wobbles. For a lot of people, it's the biggest wobbles. It's huge wobbles. You're just now getting it. That's okay too. We're all coming together. We're all, you're not losing. You're not a loser. You're not broken. It's available for all of us, and we're all letting go, and we're all unlearning together. So it's not a competition. We can do this together. And I feel like these energies have been building all month and now coming into the first week of October. The people around you that are not available to do this inner work and the people around you that are still blaming, shaming, projecting their stuff on others, it's not about you. Sit back, observe. I've given this advice throughout the whole month to take that observer role, neutral role, and just be like, oh, okay, so she's doing this. Oh, okay, so he's doing that. Oh, okay, so the job requires this of me. Oh, okay. Neutral. No judgments. I'm not better, you're worse. It's none of that. It's taking that neutral observer role. That's what's going to get you there. and it's there for all of us. Whew, I'm on board. Okay, come back for tomorrow. I'm going to give you 5 tips in going into October with Mercury squaring Pluto, which is exactly where Mars just was. And we got a full moon in that first week too. So I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to navigate all of this energy. Okay, see you then.